dreams. Eden. The utopia. The place of security. The illusion of freedom. Humankind gets in the way of perfection. Ghosts in the machinery of civilization. It's best to ask no questions and be told no lies. Here in the Electric City.
Smalls, Vernon. Case number 552714. You've completed your regeneration sentence. Towel off for release. Your city thanks you.
You're welcome.
Skytrain car approaching. Behind the white line, please. All aboard!
Vernon, life was better without you! Oh!
I didn't spend 6 months in regen to come back to more of this.
Just go! Please!
Tea is served, ladies.
Thank you, Cadet. We'll help ourselves. What is the weather outside?
The skies are clear.
Order of business. Mrs. Orwell.
An item in this morning's daylight. A source of trouble. Has yet to become a responsible resident of our city. He is again a free man.
We only get so many chances. Get rid of him.
I'll have my best man on the clock as soon as the walking post delivers.
The walking post delivers. Cleveland car.
Good job, kid.
Kid? Shall I hold for a response? I got nothing else to walk.
I know my tenants. Man your post round the corner.
And now, electric citizens, Hope Chatsworth with the Meridian Report on Wire 6.
Citizens in Beacon 1 are celebrating the completion of the renovated Bonneville Hydro Power Center. It took the combined efforts of several trade guilds to rehabilitate and modernize this vital energy-producing structure.
My day was ruined this morning.
Tell me how.
Not how. Who? Vernon Smalls.
What did that expletive do to you?
Been placed back into society.
Huh. Well, knowing him, he won't be out for long.
Let's make that a certainty.
How soon?
Why not after tonight's power down?
Do you know how great my life was when you were in regen? Just go!
Go? This is my expletive house. Great! You lazy cow!
Oh, Vernon, it is the main coupling. You know that, and it is not my fault.
Everything is your fault. What the X did she do to this thing?
Hey, Vernon.
Huh?
For the uninformed, my name is Cleveland Carr. And yes, I'm a grid operative. I live in the shadows, between truth and consequence, here in the Electric City. Oh, I'm sorry. Please, go ahead.
Oh, it's all yours.
No.
No. Well, I own a lot of books.
Really? How many?
Oh, a dozen.
Wow. You own 12 books. Wow, that's impressive. I'm Cleveland Carr.
I'm Hope Chatsworth.
I know your voice, Hope Chatsworth. Yes, you're on Wire 6.
This book market is the best in the city.
You know, there's a very good one in New Pulse.
Oh, well, I'll check that out sometime.
Maybe I'll see you there.
Meridian Report. This is Unified Electric Zone Wire Service. News, power generation, and climate reports. It's information instantaneous. And now, as the sun crosses directly above our fair electric city, here's Hope Chatsworth on Wire 6.
Story 1.
A level 8 wind, labeled stiff by the power desk, is generating in the southwest precincts, bringing levels above nominal across the city. Remember, power down is scheduled for 2006 this evening. 2006.
Story 2.
Happy times for the residents of Narima, as today marks the opening of a training center for candidates seeking to join the Mercantile and Weavers Guild. The UMA estimates that this important project will involve the participation of over 400 new guilds, men and
1 4 3 2 3 2 4 4.
What's so fascinating, Roger?
I can't tell. They must be using a new key.
I don't know how you can decipher those beeps and clicks.
You put the letters into a grid, the beeps and clicks signal which row and which letter. But new keys come up all the time,
Oh,
so
hey,
now
Roger, if you hear anyone with extra cannery lids, we could use some.
You want to barter with tap coders?
If you want jarred apples this winter, I need lids.
I'll get you some through my YX post, Mom. Not these crooks. Oh, battery's going out.
Setting up is as easy as this. Be careful. My kids use only a trickle of power, and since the wire service is always on.
Not in this house.
Joke. She's real cute. Finally, the antenna. Are you getting this? What's it say?
Yes, dear. 1 4 3 2 3 2.
So where's this signal coming from? Just through the air?
The sender could be around the block or miles away. Because I'm a generous guy. I'll throw in the current key. Now you contact me when it becomes nonsense and I'll sell you the latest.
Oh, I cannot thank you enough.
You keep it hidden and never leave it connected to the wire service box.
Yeah, what do I look like? Some sort of criminal?
Criminal!
Oh, boo!
Hey, pal, watch where you're standing.
Excuse me.
Run now, Ruth. Take my hand and do
We embark in 7 minutes.
They'll be here.
Permission to step aboard, my dear Michaela.
We have 1 Prime Canal pass. So biff, hap, billow.
I just need a place to sleep.
Oh, I sure could use a morning grain.
Throw the line. We're off.
Captain, may I remain on deck to take in the sunrise?
I can't hear anything from people who aren't here.
So much new building.
A SkyTrain to Helen's Bridge is due in 2 years.
Electric City. What a wonder it is.
Make sure the package is properly stowed. I can always be spot checked. And you, look like you're doing something to earn your quid pro quo.
All in service for all.
Power Quality Authority.
Hello. Is there a problem? There's not a problem. I was just, I was just perusing my Electric City Code of Conduct.
Mr. Butler, you dropped these.
You stole my tags?
I picked up a red line EF reading coming from your flat.
So? You giving me a ticket? A tap kit. It's a hobby of mine. I run on my own battery, so it's legal?
Legal? Well, barely. I see contraband all over this place. But you seem harmless enough. How are you set for green points, Mr. Butler?
Call me Knobs. What are you in the market for?
Time, information, an occasional name.
Hey, I'm no expletive snitch. But for a person with mahogany knuckles, I could be an excellent snitch.
Knobs, you are going to keep me appraised of what's going on in your world. Anyone you meet, you remember their name. Anything you build, trade, or sell, you remember who for.
So I'm a rat now?
Not at all. You're a professional.
Are you really with the Power Authority?
Ask no questions and you will be told no lies.
No questions, no lies. That's good.
The conveniences we enjoy today are a product of sacrifice and hard work. This is your city, as it was generations ago. A sparse spot of hope in a troubled land. Mankind had failed, but nature prevailed. Rugged survivors fended for themselves. What's your name?
Ruth.
I'm Mrs. Bean. Come with us. We'll take care of you. Deep to the lifeless South Desert, nestled providently between the physical barriers.
Providently nestled. If you're going to say it 30 times a day, say it properly.
The Sustenance Preservation Guild is opening a cannery in the New Pulse precinct. Citizens are encouraged to attend the tasty opening celebration and sample the preserved goods. I know I won't miss it, and while I'm there, I'll be checking out the New Pulse Book Market, which I hear is not to be missed.
I had a pulse. It spiked, probably when they unplugged. Expletive.
Mark our position. We'll pass over before end of watch.
I've insulated the connections with leather tabs. No more shorts.
Keep listening. I want some dish.
I'm on the strongest signal. It's still going. 35222541. We have extra citrus, need lumber.
Well, everyone needs lumber.
Wait a minute. I'm getting another strong one. 333333. XXX.
XXX. There they are. Do you see that? An AMP hover ship there. Out there in the distance on the horizon.
Nice to warn us about the cops. Can they locate us from there?
Not us, but whoever is sending is probably pulling Watts off the city. Come on.
Oh, we just got started.
I hate cops. But, only sometimes.
Hey, Diedelman! Frank? Excuse me, was there a
Sorry, lady. Not open till my solar pots reach temperature.
Oh, this guy I work with was just in here.
No, he wasn't, 'cause I'm not open yet.
Hey, Dietz, we got problems in half these signal lamps here. Get out of that fancy shirt and help me.
Hey, Chucky. All right, let me get my good tools.
Commander Wells, the latest from today's air patrol. Those pinprick surges, they're everywhere.
Across all precincts?
Affirmative.
Someone has to be organizing this tap code virus. Brandon, compare the locations with midnight license applications.
Got it.
Cops, post patrols near the larger surges. We need to get some names. I don't mean soon, I mean now.
The consistency of the trend and the guile involved concerns us less for the power being wasted compared to the influence being gained. Influence is always swung like a sword.
You remember the God Nation judges? They killed my guardians.
Witnesses, these wretched souls have bowed to us and asked our forgiveness. We ask our true God to take these souls up and to welcome them to our house.
Forever in our one true house of God.
Young daughter, will you join our nation of God and accept that our paths together suit the divine will?
Yes, I will join you. Such is divine will.
You ran here.
Keeps my edge.
The original 5 precincts seemed so vast when they were first surveyed. No way to travel but on foot. Such a long way then.
It's a long way this morning.
We've become aware of a rise in power use citywide.
If the pulse reports are showing pinprick surges, my guess is it's tap joints.
Tap joints? Why?
A lot of new hobbyists transmitting codes takes a lot of juice. Their batteries only last so long, so they're pulling off city wiring.
Wasting electricity, and for what?
Off-market commerce. Words of love and yearning, you know? We're social animals.
Winter is soon upon us. Squandered electricity now means a weak battery tower goes dead in a snowstorm, and out go the heat coils at midnight, and we freeze to death in our sleep.
Right, yes. Gruesome ways to go, yes.
We need a sense of scale, Mr. Carr. How many selfish scofflaws are tapping away our future? We'll deal with who these people are later. I envy you your run home.
Fong, what are you working on?
Check this out. A guy out in Beacon 1 was digging around and found a few of these. A case of photo plates 80 years old.
Well, that's nice, but that's the past and here's today. Give me 700 words on the dangers of home electrical devices. Off-market lamps, noodle pots, anything that plugs in and uses juice. And if you can, play up the dangers and the waste angle.
Dangers and waste. Got it.
Ah, a treasured customer, Mrs.
Emerson.
On the tip of my tongue.
The lining of my husband's jacket needs attention. The work was done by your Mr. Jacobs?
He's in the back. One moment. Can I help you?
The weather is not clear, Mr. Jacobs.
Tell me why.
That's your job. Your eyes and ears belong to the city. But have you reported any trouble of late?
No, things have been quiet.
Losses of power, concentrations of waste in my own grid. And I find out after evidence reaches the AMP. A grid operative as skilled as you should be an advantage in such matters. I have to be brusque. The bond you and I share allows it, and the work we do demands it.
All right, I'll look into it.
Where does Montalban get his textiles? Is he above board?
Yes, through the local guild. The dyes, too.
Offer my compliments. These surge reports are not yet actionable for the AMP.
So, it's up to us. My GO is on the clock.
As is mine. These wireless transmissions of code may be a virus difficult to curb.
If we could bury our babies, what can't we do?
We're looking for goods such as yours, but with a modification.
Okay.
We want an air portal and a tuner that can hold one frequency.
A tap kit that can't tap? What good is that?
It's what we want.
Well, how many?
500.
What? You guys from the Feral Sea? You won't find anyone who could produce in bulk like that.
But we'll find someone. Someone else.
Hey, hold it. Hey, I'm your man.
Good. Now here are the instructions. Follow these.
Where are you guys from? Definitely not the Feral Sea.
The business of the city keeping you up? Well, what you see down there is a miracle of governance. Trust me, I was here in the early days of chaos.
Aren't you a bit senior to still be working as an usher?
Oh, working? No, coming here is my joy. All in service to all.
You have a raw grain separator by any chance?
2 strangers find me. I think they want my goods. Turns out they want my expertise. Building a new kind of kit, a wave unit receiver that can't even send out DAB code. They ordered 500 of them. Check out these squiggles. I took the job, but I'm waiting for 500 different parts. So, you live in one of the buildings around here?
I guess I'll just separate grain with this. Thank you.
Oh, pleasure doing business with you.
Bowl of onion. Cold. I only eat it cold.
I'm out of onion.
Hope. You shouldn't be here.
I know. The noodles are lousy. I saw you come in the other day, but then you disappeared.
That's nonsense.
Oh, and now, here you are, lying to me. I smell a secret. Are you meeting someone?
do I suddenly feel cheated on?
Hope, I'm starving. And, well, they don't have onion here. So what say you and I, go down to the pond and, catch some fresh fish? I'm buying.
You are not buying me anything. But you are going to spill your secrets. Ooh. If that's her, I've underestimated you.
Bowl of onion, cold. I only eat it cold.
Put that thing away.
Relax. Someday these will be as familiar as yeoman lamps.
You've been promising that for 2 years.
Are you ready to change the world?
Yes. When?
Well, I'm thinking Illumination Night. Think of it, Orwell. We'll have the ears of every citizen who seeks freedom in the air.
You and your freedom, Loman. The message is all I care about.
Freedom is the message.
Philosophize all you want, but don't let that slow down the agenda. And don't get caught with that thing. And don't contact me again until after Illumination Night.
This was life in the lost cities near the swollen lakes.
Powering that contraption cost as much as a week of food.
These twins hit my guy up for 500 units. They're organized.
Concrete routes. They ran everywhere.
Are you even listening to me? Why do you come to these lantern shows if they upset you so much?
They keep me vigilant.
Many residents of the lost cities had projection libraries that were known to explode from excess heat.
Dr. Johnson taunts us with that beacon. My daughter needed access to a heated city pod, if only for one night. We weren't allowed in without barter.
What if by next year we all had access to warmth and light?
You're talking about killing Dr. Johnson and the other founders as well. How? We can't storm the fence. The ones inside won't revolt.
If we can bury our own babies, what aren't we capable of?
In you go. Keep your tags visible at all times.
We're off duty at noon.
Controlled generation is the great testament to our ingenuity. All who respect our authority over electrical power enjoy the benefits of our civility. Light up the sky.
Dr. Johnson, a word, please. It's so warm in here.
Electrified heating coils. We can let them burn all night.
Turn around. Please.
Hello, my darling. I finished up my reading at the library. Shall we walk home?
Yes, dear, let's walk.
Ever seen anything so elegant? I improved on your design. The power draw is even less.
But I only see one unit. Why?
Hey, you have to understand my problems with getting the parts.
Oh, Biff! It looks like we'll have to rely on our other operators.
Who else you have making units for you?
Why the X do you care?
Who's outside the door?
That settles it. I'm never messing with you.
Remember you said that. Here. I heard it all. Get lost.
What about these two?
What about him?
Regular, please. My father's just earned enough green points to retire. I don't want to be late. See the lecture without me. The new tap code is key 16. There it is.
Regular morning grade.
Jacobs, Eva Jacobs. Your first application?
It's never been right for us. Until now.
I see you've got the proper credit.
My husband is a cutter with the Textile Guild.
The Morningside precinct has had open slots since the last count. I would say your chances for a baby license are excellent.
Let's see.
There you are. Tapping alone now. What's the fun of that?
Oh, I'm just killing time until the most beautiful woman in the world comes home. A baby license? Eva, you want to have a child? You'd do that with me?
Dick, we've already started.
What?
The two bodies have been there a while. No ID tags. Dry mud on their boots means they could be corn farmers. Came into the city on furlough and met a bad fate.
Why are you bothering me about a pair of dead farmhands?
What's what we found, Commander Wells? Glass and wire contact bulbs, stolen connection screws, copper wire on their persons and scattered in the dank hole they died in.
Okay, our farmhands were black marketers, and now they're gone.
Case closed?
Now, I'm not sure what a wave unit does, but I can tell you they're already being traded on the street.
Find one. Not just one of the units, but the trader as well.
The time has come to ask a question we both knew was coming. How do I get out of this racket?
You can't.
I'm going to be a father. And I believe that would expose me. Expose us, the bond we share, to certain distractions.
Yes. Family does hamper one's concentration. And is certainly reason for you to be released from your duties. What a positive, glorious future you have.
A new organization is spreading these devices, hundreds of them.
My operative says they're in almost every building. These tap joints have proliferated beyond the limits of a hobby.
They are called wave units. An evolutionary step beyond the code kits.
The A&P should take action.
Without true cause, Mrs. Weaver. Such action would be against the Unity Accords.
That's why we are still around.
Ladies, we have a possible breach. My grid operative has requested release from his duties.
Why?
The saddest of reasons. Childbirth.
Years of training, wasted because of love and biology.
May I prevail on one of you this unpleasant detail. He will not be easy.
My men will take care of whomever it is.
Richard Jacobs. Dick. He will be missed.
Hope.
How did you know it was me?
Oh, that whiff of orange blossom. And that squeak in your left shoe.
Good memory. You may be too smart for me.
Oh, I doubt that. My spelling is lousy, and I don't think I read as much as you do. Look, should we, step out of this weather for a cup of hot grain?
Who wants to do anything in a storm but curl up at home next to the heat coil?
Ah, well, some other time then.
You didn't get that subtle invitation?
Huh?
My place is a SkyTrain ride away.
Walking post delivers.
Don't you track up my floor.
Cleveland car.
Close enough. Thank you. No response.
Finally. Hungry?
Very.
Bowl of onion? Cold? I only eat it cold.
Diedelman, something you ought to see.
Where did you get this?
A joint in Steamtown can make 3 a week.
We can double that number if you let us break this down to study it.
Okay, do it.
Quick question for you, mister. Where have you been all these years?
Oh, looking for you.
I know what that face means. You've been up to something. Walking Post came for you.
Oh, expletive.
Expletive is right, ladies' man.
Lucky I have ways to occupy my time. A cloth cutter in mines, Dick Jacobs, has activities that warrant a tragic accident.
A reduction job. Dick Jacobs. Okay.
Speed is crucial. Off you go.
I finally get to see what you've been hiding.
If you can keep a secret, follow me.
Ugh, a tap joint? That's all? Frank, I used to go to one of these in General University. Oh, that's more than a tap kit.
Imagine all the workings of the entire wire service. Miles of copper, controls, battery stacks, crammed into this little box. I could take this wave unit, sit out in a park, and hear a voice as magical as yours without any wire.
Whose voice?
With that little bundle of joy on the way, working these extra hours will help your growing family.
Mr. Montalban, I can't thank you enough.
Oh, I couldn't be happier you've accepted my invitation to be my partner. Give my blessings and love to Eva. We are both lucky men. Good night, my new partner!
us I've met. We must have had the same instructors. I'm a drunk who fell from a sky train. I've used that. Tell the old lady I'll stay loyal to the end. Okay? Come on, man. I've killed enough people. Haven't you?
I am so sorry for your loss, Mrs. Jacobs. Evidence points to a tragic accident after drinking too much.
Dick didn't drink.
I must ask, did your husband ever share with you, or did you ever observe an activity or behavior that could be construed as necessary to hide?
No, he went to work, he came home. And he was going to be a father.
Heaven on earth, I am so sorry.
Eva, what the expletive is going on?
Haven't had to pull out the catgut suture on you in a while.
Well, there were 6 of them, and they all had clubs and really big teeth.
Is that right? You lying, kid. It was one guy with a slicer. Don't you slip up, Cleveland.
He had more than a slicer.
These clips bite onto the splices I made on your yeoman lamp. This switch powers up the unit. Wait for it to warm up.
Oh, look, the glow.
Here, place this in your ear. Now turn this knob until you find someone transmitting code. Turn the other dial to modulate.
What's this bell sound? It's so clear.
The new tone generator, testing the frequency for new broadcasts.
Broadcast. I like that.
Walking Post delivers? Hope Chatsworth?
I'm her.
Oh, you sure are. I recognize your voice from the Meridian Report. Response, Miss Chatsworth?
I don't even know where to send it.
Okay, Hope. I'll be hearing you again.
Hope, no one can know you have a wave unit.
Why? It's harmless.
You're the voice of Wire Central, the voice of the city. This box is gonna shake things up like nothing ever has.
I can't figure this out. Son of a plow. There it is. Wave units will bring revolution.
The air takes our friend Richard Jacobs. The land and sea welcome him home.
I had so many questions to ask him. I thought we'd have forever. You know, we were going to figure out where he was born.
Judging from his age, guess he was born in the last Great Migration.
You know, he didn't even know his exact age. Not that that mattered to me. Look, the skies are clearing.
Why were you working with an operative with a wife?
Men seek women, and vice versa. He was an excellent worker.
People who live together discover secrets they'd rather not know. Mrs. Jacobs was tight-lipped. But if there's a breach from her, you've got a problem.
I've been doing this since before you were born, Eugene. Drink your tea.
Still tapping?
Yes, because whoever is out there should know that we lost Dick.
I found something. Dick was hiding it. It must be valuable.
Copper wire? Expletive, yes, it's valuable. Wait, this is dictation wire. What would Dick be doing with this?
Dictation wire? I can't tell you, I don't know.
Guess be shoving off soon. Upper River Canal locks will be closed for the night.
3 shops can deliver the units out of Little Canada, Steamtown, and Central Stations. 15 a week. I'm going to Wall's End and Greenlight. Could get that up to 25.
Hap and Biff were going to dwarf that number. But they've had a problem. They've disappeared.
Those 2 will show up, like always.
No, I'm afraid they're lost forever. This city is so full of lost souls. Be careful.
Travel safe, Lumen.
So many lost souls.
I've killed enough people. Haven't you?
Anymore. Makes decoding easier. Look how many just in the last 3 days. Here are the important dispatches.
What are they talking about?
Something called a wave unit that is supposed to be a revolutionary change from tap code.
Are you going to report these to Captain Bozeman?
I'll do it next roll call.
Gladys, I'm making a bunk for you in the common room.
We train for weather like this all the time. She'll get home. See you tomorrow.
You made it through this storm?
I just had to see you.
Get in here.
Easy, my ribs.
Well, hurt, baby. Let me see.
It's nothing, it's nothing.
Oh, look at you. I'm going to be take it easy on you. It's a nice change of pace.
Perfect. Thank you.
Harsh thunderstorms continue to pummel all precincts. Residents are advised to take cover at their nearest high-ground shelter.
Ah, at last, thank heaven. I got worried. You weren't at the shelter in Atwater.
You've been searching for me? Oh, how darling.
Why can't that little knitting club of yours be closer to home?
Don't blame us old ladies for stormy weather.
If it clears soon, we can make it home not too long after power down.
No. Let's stay the night. Like the old days.
I guess I could snuggle up with you for the evening.
Lorenzo. How about another trek tonight? I'm dying to try the new filtration fountain in Helen's Bridge. We can sleep under the stars again.
I'll bring the blankets.
Okay, action team. Passive approach. Nobody yells, no aggressive force. We're here to make peace. Understood?
Yes, Field Sergeant!
Lorenzo 17, you take the outboard perimeter.
Aye, aye.
Let's see what you're made of, Officer 17. Lorenzo! I love you.
Hold back! Field Sergeant, hold back! Jean-Marie!
The AMP is continuing to oversee cleanup efforts after massive city flooding. Various city guilds have completed 48-hour cycles of continuous aid and support. Power has been completely restored to all precincts.
Eva. Good. Come with me.
What do you want?
Dictation room, of course.
It'll look like a room full of idiots died in the fire. But they didn't go down easy.
Still, they're down. Good job.
If the AMP do any investigating, they'll find a couple of broken vertebrae in one and a crushed windpipe in another.
If they knew who you were, they would thank you. Well, you've made their job easier. No one knows anything, Mr. Jacobs. No one ever has. That's how it works.
It was all explained when I was on the outside. But I've been leaving quite a trail of dead bodies of late, per your order.
That was Stick's voice. But that was not my husband.
Trail of dead bodies? Who is he talking to? I mean, how did he... Wait, why? Did he make this recording?
Wait, he said when I was on the outside. He told me he had never been to the outside.
Welcome. State your purpose.
To live free.
Dr. Lohman, honored to be on duty for your return. We've cut a new path, a bit longer, but well hidden. Welcome back.
It's good to be back on the outside.
A vision of our future.
Voila!
Oh.
Get a load of this.
Woo!
What does it do?
Someone, a voice out of the air you breathe, will soon be talking to you. It borders on magic. No more clickety-clacks and spelling out secrets. Just tune in with open ears.
What else can we hear?
Ah, big things. Big, huge, massive things.
Lorenzo. Jean-Marie St. Cloud, reporting for duty.
Lorenzo 17, you take the outboard perimeter.
Let's see what you're made of, Officer 17. I love you.
Jean-Marie!
You are in great pain, young man, but that's the good news. Pain means you've survived.
Commander Wells.
He recognizes you.
Lorenzo 17 was a promising officer. Best field report scores I've ever seen. His death was a blow to the AMP.
My team. What happened to Jean-Marie?
Jean-Marie is dead. She died tragically in the explosion that killed your entire action team. Outlaw fuel burners and contraband culprits are to blame. You've survived because you have been chosen. A new path awaits you. A new life's work. And a new identity.
So the numbers are dwindling?
Not at all, Captain Bozeman. Tap coders are just as busy, but they're all waiting for something.
They're migrating to the new wave units.
Tap coders steal unmetered power.
All these wave units will siphon even more. They're criminals.
That's a fact.
Look, I'm an old cat, kids. I don't understand any of this. Thanks for the briefing.
But the AMP need to know.
Do you really think the AMP isn't on top of this?
The AMP are helpless. Again. They cannot move en masse the way we can, nor as quickly.
We strike surgically. Say, a supply point for the wave units. Then we attract the attention of the AMP, so they have cause for action.
As you know, I am now blind in the shadows, and will be for some time.
Mine is ready. I'll put him on the clock.
A few strategic casualties always help.
Jackie, your hand starting to hurt?
Yeah, it's too many hours of fine work, I guess. I gotta get some sleep. I just hope the SkyTrains are running now, because, they haven't been running right since that storm.
Make sure you aren't followed out of here. You never know.
I'm too tired to be paranoid.
Sure I can't offer you any Pioneer grits? I get these from Calaboro. Divine.
So, how many wave units you moving now?
Fellow I know once said, ask no questions and be told no lies.
I want the name of one customer and one wave unit assembly line.
I heard there's a shop in Forehouse Square.
Okay. Now the customer?
Okay. Chucky Wilcox. He used to have a place in Nova Bassa.
Chucky Wilcox?
Yeah.
This makes it easier.
I don't care.
Really? Look at yourself. You are in no condition to do this.
Walter, he came from outside. That's where I'm going. Here. Hold on to this wire and keep it safe. Help me find out what it means.
It means Dick had secrets. Eva, I wish you wouldn't go.
There's nothing for me in the Electric City. I'm a widow with no home. Just tell me that you have the information that I need.
Okay. If you're gonna do this, you need to be safe. You need to get yourself to the perimeter gate on Lake Generous. You'll see the Mountain Tea harvest crews forming up there. Join one of them. They'll give you a choice of a farm. And what you need to do is choose one deep in the perimeter range. Slipping away should be easy. But it's still very dangerous.
I want one wave unit assembly line.
Heard there's a shop in 4 House Square.
Hey, look, we've completed 38 kits in 3 days. Any more and we'll have trouble shipping them.
Okay, pack 5 units for me to move to another shop. You running on battery packs?
We're off the grid. Look here. We're self-contained and completely untraceable.
No one is untraceable. Ever.
You must be the guy from out in Bedlam with the solder coils we need.
People are dead because a power surge jumped from the precinct battery tower to a jury-rigged generation combine and exploded. Also, this could be illegally created in bulk. Until the tower is re-energized, locals will self-generate all power.
You there! State your purpose.
Electric City Special Bulletin.
With the calls for action will come warrants to investigate power readings and electricity pulses that normally would be ignored. When asked how soon the AMP would enact the action citywide, Commander Wells said, immediately.
We are selling tons of them. We can't keep up with the demand in Fort Current, and we've got 2 whole other assembly lines putting out.
People are bartering everything in Nova Bossa. They want our kits.
We completely sold out the Mark 1s in 3 days.
Be prepared to move this shop on a moment's notice. What happened at Fort House will happen again if we are not lucky.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 AMP overships.
every tapper in our grids. There aren't enough hours in the day.
How about education and propaganda? Demonstrations of the dangers of radio waves. People like a good show.
Radio waves and your safety. The invisible waves of the radial spectrum are a part of nature. But when manufactured by artificial means, radio waves are volatile and dangerous. I assure you that you are all safe here in this lecture hall.
Like we're idiots.
This radio wave creator and this wave reception unit are powered by fully charged outrigger batteries. I turn on both kits. Hear the power being expelled? Look what happens when I tune the receptor. The hum becomes a modulated signal. Harmless enough, you say? What if the radio wave is amplified? As the invisible waves are compressed, they grow unstable. And for every physical action, there is an equal and opposite reaction.
Expletive nonsense. Exploding wave units are a fraud. Do not believe the fake official warnings. I want a wave unit. I will barter for fresh pomegranates.
Fresh pomegranates are delish.
Yeah, bowl of onion, cold. I only eat it cold.
Cold onion? Okay, coming right up.
Oh, no. Bowl of onion.
Lady, I serve noodles, hot or cold.
Electric City Wire Service.
Back to you, Hope.
Thank you. William Feather, just back from Steamtown with that report. Diedelman! I need to talk to you. Where have you disappeared to? What happened to the tap shop? What's happening with the broadcast?
Hope, forget any of this ever happened. Don't follow me anywhere and take this wave unit I gave you and throw it in the Prime Canal.
Why this drama all of a sudden?
You're in danger if you get any deeper into this. For your own safety, stay away from me. Look, after Illumination Night, if I can, I'll explain everything.
Any chance you're up for a visitor?
Name's Victor. You're the talk of the city.
Not many solo mothers-to-be make the trek.
Where am I?
You're on the outside. Are you here because you couldn't get a family extension permit and were breaking the law?
No, I had a baby license.
Did you hear of us from contraband communication devices?
Oh, you mean tap code? No. I'm here because my husband was murdered. And I am tired of all of the rules and all of the lying. And I've come to find the truth.
They stripped this studio of copper and glass 3 years ago when they moved to the larger studio annex.
And the power supply?
We opened the wall, here, and we have access to the building's main bus. Safer than generating our own.
When did you come up with this?
When I figured out how to hide an antenna in plain sight on the roof.
My Mind the doors. Car moving.
Lafong. Walter, no middle initial. And a Daylight Guild card. You're a journalist?
Yeah, but this is way off the record.
I'm getting off at the next station, leaving this package. Your timing is good. The very first broadcast will be on Illumination Night.
Oh, yes, your pomegranates.
Mines Precinct, Station 1. Prepare for stoppage.
Can you keep a secret? I have not thought of a woman like I think of you in a very long time.
I never imagined a man would fill my life like you have.
Well, I can't see you again until after the holiday. Nobody in the PQA gets Illumination Day off.
No stress, baby. I'll keep busy.
Doing what?
Thinking of you.
Illumination Night means joy for the citizenry, but responsibilities for the servants of the Electric City. From Little Canada to Wall's End, from the Highlands to the Morningside, I charge you bearers of the Youth Auxiliary to give aid, keep order, and do your duty to your post, your precinct, and your city.
To observe and serve.
Diedelman, we are to proceed. It is up to us.
Hey, Deets, if we connect now, won't we run too hot? I've been zapped before, you know. I don't want that to happen again. Could cause a detectable surge besides, right?
Battery power. Until the first beacon of Illumination Night. Then we connect. No one will think twice about a power draw from Wire Central.
Can't say I know any Dick Jacobs.
It wasn't long after I told Dick about the baby that he was dead. And then I found the dictation wire and heard his voice again, and he was talking to a strange woman.
It was all explained when I was on the outside, but I've been leaving quite a trail of dead bodies of late, per your orders.
No one knows anything, Mr. Jacobs. No one ever has.
Do you know who it was?
No. What talented musicians. Where are they?
Musicians? Oh, my dear, you have a pleasure coming your way.
How does such beauty come from a box?
Happy Illumination Day, everyone. Happy Illumination Day. This is William Feather reporting from Wire Central on this Illumination Day special.
You wouldn't have a grain separator by any chance?
Walter, no middle initial Lafong. Writes for Daylight. and possesses one of my wave kits. Took him for a couple pomegranates, and look, one for you.
A city journalist for daylight.
He'll be tuned in tonight when Beacon 1 throws up its light. We are going to be witnesses to expletive history tonight.
History. The spread of disobedience citywide is history. We've failed, Mr. Carr.
I'm still on the clock. What do you want me to do?
You do nothing. We let the forces of ignorance cast broadly their historic message. Then we'll begin cleaning up the mess. Happy Illumination Night, Mr. Carr.
What do we do?
You do nothing.
We are going to be witnesses to history tonight.
Contraband culprits are to blame.
Check out these squiggles.
Can you keep a secret?
Where have you been all these years?
You have been chosen. Chosen.
This is William Feathers speaking from Wire Central. We are moments away from lighting the first beacon.
Come, darling. Beacon 1 goes up any second.
I know. It ought to be quite a show.
Mr. Carr? Out here, Manny. Witnessing history.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy Illumination Day, everyone. Happy Illumination Day.
There's Beacon 1. Now new pulse.
If you hear my voice, you are free. Free from the closed order of the wire service. Free from the dictates of contrived decency. Free from the filter of authority. Free from the control of structure. Free to breathe in the air of a city that finally belongs to you, and not become another one of its lost souls.
Deus ex machina.
Tranquility and freedoms in the air.
There could be thousands listening to this Loman. A dozen would do. Wow.
The system's overloading! It's gonna blow!
No! That's William.
It's a citywide emergency.
Freedom is the message.
A light in the darkness. A voice with no name. The mysteries that keep my job secure. I know what I am. The paradox between truth and consequence. For all who inhabit the Electric City.